This is quite literally the easiest and fastest way to improve in League of Legends. Improve your farm. If you're below Masters and you click off this video, then you have absolutely no right to talk about wanting to get better. Last hitting is the only reliable source of income and is the easiest way to get an advantage over your opponent, yet nobody cares. Because it's boring and considered less important than other laning mechanics. To put this into perspective, a kill is worth 300 gold, and is equivalent to about 14 minions. This means simply out-farming the enemy by 30 CS is a 600 gold lead, which does not include any other sources of income like kills, assists that you generate in lane. Likewise, denying the enemy CS has double the value if you're consistently farming. This gold lead then becomes an item lead, which then makes it easier to impact the game. Your goal as a player who wants to improve should be to get the absolute most out of every game for yourself. So how do we improve at last hitting? Well, first we have to understand that there are two types of CS. One being uncontested CS, which is free to farm. Two, being contested CS, which is being pressured by the enemy. A majority of CS missed in lane falls into the first category if the matchup is equal. This is where improving your last hits will really shine because you guys will prioritize damage over minions, which sometimes is counterintuitive to your champion goal. If you're playing a control mage and you are prioritizing damage over farming, you're essentially delaying your own power spike. Now vice versa, if you're playing a burst mage or something that is assassin in nature, you still want to farm well because you can build up such a massive gold lead through consistency and converting that damage over to a kill. Second, you need to understand Minion Economy. An average minion wave is worth 125 gold. A melee in mid is worth 20, a ranged is 13, and a cannon is 59. You generate 20.4 gold per 10 seconds from passive gold gain, which is about 120 gold per minute passively. If I crash a wave to deny a minion wave to tower while farming a wave for myself, that alone is a 250 gold swing. It is literally that easy to generate massive gold leads using wave manipulation or farming well. If I kill my opponent and crash wave, that is a 550 gold swing in your favor, and that's fucking ridiculous. Finally, if every champion has a unique animation and wind up for their auto attack, the only way to really improve at last hitting with those champions is to build a healthy muscle memory through repetition. The average player misses a majority of their CS because they're constantly autoing the wave and using spells on the wave, so they don't actually know when minions are going to die because they're just constantly hitting for no reason. If you practice last hitting, you'll be able to reliably farm while saving mana, which increases your efficiency, and this will also make your laning better, since you'll understand last hit windows and have spare mana to trade with or clear waves when it does actually matter. So let's go ahead and jump into it. For every day that you play League, you should warm up and practice duel for 5 to 10 minutes and practice farming. Take your standard starting item and only use one attack per minion. If you miss, you miss. Our goal is to build up that muscle memory for repetition and consistently last hit using only one attack. If you do use spells or auto attack constantly, your rate of improvement will nosedive and your efforts will effectively be wasted. Now, for the first 3 minions, you can go ahead and use a spell to clear all 3 at the same time if you want, but outside of that, really there should be no spells being used at all. Once you've completed your 5 to 10 minutes of farming, record the number down and keep competing with yourself every day to get a new personal record. The goal for the most part is to have a minimum of 7 CS per minute before laning phase ends, so that way you're constantly hitting your item spikes when you should be, so you can influence the game as fast as you can. After you finish the first round of your practice, comment your CS below so we can see what the average performance is. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Consider liking and subscribing to support my channel. Thank you.